Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kasugiyama High Basement. I know we started a video here once before, but we're here for a reason. Also, fun thing is, Tatsuya is tagging along with us everywhere now until we go to Alaya Shrine. So what do you have to say? Okay, well, he can't tell us what he wants to tell us, but we are going to go see what he wants to tell us today. Because I do intend to advance the plot, even though most of what we're going to be doing is side content. I mean, after all, this is the last time we're going to be able to do side questing with our boy Nanjo here. You have anything to say, Nanjo? Alright, thank you, Nanjo. But anyway, we are here for an optional thing. Again. So here in the Kasugiyama Air Raid Shelter, there is a rare demon in Area 5 which is now available after beating the Undersea Ruins. I also went and turned in all my cards at Time Castle. The main entrance to Area 5 is blocked, but we need to get Shogoff to move the boulder for us. But we can get into Area 5 through Area 4. So we don't need to do that, but it will be convenient to have that path open. In order to get Shogoff to do the thing, we need to get information from certain demons. And our choices are Kinara in Area 1, Tengu in Area 2, Gandharva in Area 3, or Satyr in Area 4. Shogoff spawns in Area 4, and you only need Ulala to get a pact with him. But we're not going to be doing that right now, because that would take too much time. What we're going to be doing is to take even more time! We are going after what I would consider one of the best personas in the entire game. You know, after I reach the door to Area 5, which is all the way over there. Of course, we need a stoma for this. Whoops. Speaking of a stoma. Because the enemy we're going after is level 51. I would actually advise leveling up a little bit because coming up in the next dungeon, there is a demon we want to get packed with because in the dungeon after that, there is yet another scenario where we need to rely on rumors. I know I said that the Undersea Ruins was the last time, but it turned out I was wrong. There is one more. But this one's just for optional stuff that you can literally buy in a shop anyway, so you don't have to do it, but it's worth it so you don't have to waste money. But anyway, here in Area 5, we need to go somewhere around here. There's a bulletin board. Whoops. Like all other rumored demons, this thing is going to take 5 billion years to appear. So let's grab this first. The Area 5 map. And there should be 2 doors. So one of these leads to Area 6. And then we still have to grab the note in this area. Ouch. Which is somewhere. It's right here. August 20th. Mommy is teaching about Norse gods and astronomy. Today I learned 2 things. The Crux and Thor. Mommy told me that these things in the post at the entrance, you can get the lock's number. Interesting. But yeah, this door is locked. And if we try to go through the door to area that normally takes us to Area 5, we run into the wrong thing. We are stuck. So we need Shogoff to block the path. But we also need to stall for ungodly amounts of time until the enemy I'm looking for appears. It is very, very, very worth it to do this, though. The enemy we're looking for is going to be a mainstay for the rest of the game. Funny, because after we finish the next dungeon, we're going to be getting the other mainstay for the rest of the game, too. So, I will be back in 500 years, because it's probably going to take me a metric eternity. When I played this game the first time, it took me forever for this enemy to spawn. I had to turn Estoma on again multiple times. Even with Estoma on, this thing takes forever to spawn. So, I'll be back in a while. Alright, we got her! It took numerous Estoma uses, but this is our target. Izanami. You're the one who came to me, lady. Anyway, Izanami is very simple. Just don't use water skills and you should be fine. So that means we're gonna break out Sif. We're still gonna need Sif for other things. And then we're gonna quick Vile Thunderbolt. Well, actually, do I have another puncher? Do I have another persona that punches things to death? No, I don't. I should have went and grabbed Nanjo's starting persona because that has Sonic Punch too. I could have done double Sonic Punch. Could have done double Pegasus Strike. Oh well. But it should be fine. We have Pegasus Strike anyway. Alright. Pressure Needle. Oh, you block shot attacks. Alright, this probably isn't gonna be enough on its own. Oh, perfect! Cool. Alright, you're dead. Then we have another round of Thunder Blast ready to go. Punch her to death. Wow, she lived! Thunder Blaster. Wow, she still lived! One more. Do it again. Oh wait, I did the order wrong. Well, that's unfortunate. This Thunder Blast should hopefully be enough. Yep. And for defeating Izanami, we obtain the Netherworld Path, which is her material card. We will not be making Izanami yet. After the next dungeon, depending on whether or not you transferred, we will have an hour to make basically any persona we want. So I'm going to advise holding off on making any personas, just in general, until the end of the next dungeon. If you're on Nanjo's path, you should have access to Giga Cyclone. Or another, and if you did the treasure room, you should have access to a number of very strong fusion spells at this point. So, you shouldn't need to worry much about having the potential to nuke everything in the next dungeon. Ouch. Or you could just storm your way through. There is a map we have to do for the next dungeon, and it is very important that we do it. We get a very special reward for doing the next map. So we are going to satisfy our overlord Salam and do his map work for him. Get me out of here. I'm probably going to do the Shogoff thing off screen. I don't know. I might not bother. But now that we have defeated Shoga, we've gotten Izanami's material card. I need to put the other persona back on. It's time for the next thing on the hit list. We need to go back to Giga Macho. Let me check my notes real quick. Okay, yeah, there are new CDs, but there's also something else. Let's slap on Nostoma again, and off we go. But yeah, our last side quest adventure with Nanjo. It'll be nice to get it done over with. So we have more CDs, but we also have other stuff. There are no man searchers, surprisingly. So our side hustle isn't calling to us. This is the wrong place. It's over here. Alright, the Drite series. Also, part of this White series, if you turned in the rumor for the second secret CD, you can get the Persona Mambo. Not to be related with Persona Rock. It's also more expensive. Alright, we can get the Abandoned Factory music, the Nichiren Maru. The Undersea... The subway construction site is actually a place we haven't visited yet. But basically it spoils the dungeon after the next one, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why this is here right now, but oh, I will buy it. I am going to be doing a casino grind session after this video, because I think I need to stockpile some more cash for the end of the game. Especially since I'm going to be buying a bunch of skill cards. So I'm gonna need the money. But anyway, Ixquick is still here, so let's talk to her. Oh, Ani-chan, big problem, big problem! There's a faster demon now! Now it's 200 km/h Foggy! The kids in the neighborhood said they saw it at Gigamacho! I must fulfill my duty as the transmigrated warrior mean. Demons that threaten humanity's lives, I shall whoop your asses! Translation, we're gonna have to go up into the no persona zone and go beat up another random old lady demon. Well, we got a good reward for the first one, so I can only imagine we're gonna get something good from this one too. I mean, it's just one demon, and unlike the first one, this one doesn't run away. Wait, did I go and turn in magazines? Wait, what does Tatsuya have to say about the cat statue? Let's turn in the rumor first, and then I'll go see if I... Alright, ultra fast 200 km/h Foggy. Alright, spread it, and off we go. Alright, so let's go see if I did turn in magazines. I don't remember if I did. Like, I have to point out that I don't record these in bulk. I usually record them the day before I upload. Oh, I did. Alright, what do we got? Ah, damn it. Alright. Did I win? Yeah! A bean chain! Nice! And... yeah, I won 2! And we got a hat a pendant! Wow, I'm feeling lucky. Alright, what does the hat a pendant do? It gives me luck, but not nearly as much as the miracle object. Does it have a secondary effect? Nope. The leader's manual doesn't either. It's kind of funny how useless most accessories are, so we just gotta just put sources on so we can get more points from level ups. Wait, hold on. Does Tatsuya have anything to say here? Where is he? Why are you over here, Tatsuya? Ah, fuck off. Alright, fine, let's go. We have a fast lady to go slaughter. But I think I'm probably gonna reset my Estoma run out first. Because this time, the enemy we need to slay is higher up than the first one. And remember, once we go up to the second floor, we're not allowed to use our personas anymore. So I think I'm probably just gonna let my Estoma run out, reapply, put on my good personas, and then get up there. I should have a couple clean salts left from when I did my last grind session. Just wait for it to run out. It's gonna run out sooner or later. Alright. Let's reapply Stoma. Switch back to our good persona. And by my good persona, I don't mean my equips, I mean my personas. And then we are going to give Tatsuya the Karma Ring. Simply because it boosts his strength even higher. He has 91 strength with this thing on. That's wild. Alright, welcome to the no persona zone. From there on, it's weapons and nothing more. But there are a couple new items we can go grab. But first we need to get up to the 4-4. My problem is navigating through here without my Estoma is a pain, because once it runs out, we're gonna get assaulted by everything under the sun. I might just use an item that reduces the encounter rate, because I have some of those. Alright, the stairs are over there, but we have to get through... never mind. That was easy. But yeah, that path was blocked before. But here on this floor, there is an elevator that we can take. Our prey is not on this floor. I do not trust that. I don't trust any of these. One of these chests has an enemy encounter in it that we can't use most of our party on. So let's use Disguise Kit. I think I have these. I mean, we're still gonna get encounters, but not nearly as many. Pretty sure the elevator's this way. We are going to be fighting more dangerous enemies now than we did the first time we came through. Alright, everyone just kill him. Wow, that did nothing. Wow. Oh, there we go. Meanwhile, he can still use skills on us. Alright. That's the other guy I have Loki on. Alright. One encounter down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over here. Yep, here we go. Want to take this down to 1F. And here on the first floor, can I use my personas here? It's still the no persona zone, even though it's the first floor. We get an Impact Magatama. Now let's go up to the 5th floor. Bats. Honey bunches of them. Alright, go. Uh-oh. Alright, Maya can attack them because... Alright, well, Baofu, you're kind of useless, because I think you're going to get your attacks reflected, too. So Tatsuya and Baofu can't do anything, but the other three can, because we have an elemental attack. Have an offensive element on our weapon. Don't drain my life! Nice dodge. Couldn't have attacked well with that. Don't poison me. But yeah, this fight's gonna be pretty slow going until we... Oh my god, they're just attacking random targets? Please. Okay, good. At least we're guarding, and that's gonna reduce the damage. Well, unless it's Nanjo. Do they really like Tatsuya? Please. Oh my god, no. Dude, kill that bastard, please! If Tatsuya was watching, he would probably be very disappointed with us. Wasting our time on this, you know, very slow battle. But once again, I do like the no persona zone. Because really, when you think about it, in most games, do you really ever use your weapons? Oh, fuck you two. There, finally, it's over. Oh my god, that took forever. I'm gonna have to use some items because I can't use skills. And we get a Yamatano drink for that, which is a full party heal, but I don't know, man. Was that really worth that? Was that really worth all the hassle for all that? We can just use rattle drinks. It's gonna have like 5 trillion antidotes too, Baofu. Be lucky. But anyway, we need to go the other way then. I should be low enough leveled that I won't ward away the encounter we are after once we get up there. You know, if I can figure out where the hell I'm going to get up there. And then we have to walk all the way back anyway. Alright, I don't know what you're weak to, but we're just gonna kill him. Slowly but surely. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna kill him. Nice crit, Maya! That's what we like to see. Alright, so there's actually another item on the 5th floor. Oh, there it is. Alright, here on the 5th floor is where our prey awaits us. But if we go this way, we can get our hands on a pressure Magatama. And now we run around in circles until the enemy we want shows up. Oh, fuck me. It's this guy again. Don't you resist everything but like a lack or something? Or that could happen. Oh yeah, he resists a lot of stuff. Dude, they really like Baofu. Yeah, Tatsuya is literally gonna carry us to the same place. Oh my god, why? Why? Please kill him! Oh my god. My god, I had to get the worst possible encounter in this place. Alright, so, guess what time it is? Time to run around in circles with queen salts on until I eventually run into the enemy I want to kill. So, I'll be right back. I actually kind of hope I'm not too high leveled for this. So, give me like 3 years until I eventually find this guy. You know, I love using the speed up button. I've been taking advantage of it. That's why I used to get Izanami, and I used it here too. So this is our prey, the 200km/h Foggy. It's the fastest runner. Wait, what is that person? Very hasty. Well, unlike the first target we went after, this one doesn't run away. So it's just going to try to kill us. So you know what that means. We're just going to kill him. Slowly. But yeah, Tatsuya is probably going to be doing all the work because he has the highest strength stat in the party. Also, these sound effects. Magnadyne! Ouch. Well, that didn't do that much. But yeah, just watch your party quick attack until they die. Until it dies. This is very much worth it. It's already dead. That was easier than the first one. And we get the top speed title and 2500 EXP. Well, I might actually go grab Blade Dragon because for the next thing we're going to do. But you know what that means? Now we have to walk all the way back. Still in the no persona zone, by the way. Which means that we still can't use a stoma unless you have queen salt. So make sure you have a healthy stockpile of queen salts. Just in case this takes longer than it should. That is the only advice I could give. You can get queen salts from like the baby encounters in Kasugama High. And usually you're going to be farming ranks against the baby encounters over there. So I mean, you may as well just get what you can get. Alright, we're free! I can now use the stoma again. But let's grab our reward from Ixquick. What the thing you have? Isn't it top speed title? Wow, Oni-chan, you already beat up the 200km/h Foggy? You're a transmigrated warrior too? No. Please, can you trade that costly title with my treasure? I really need that, please? Sure, here you go. Really? Yay! Okay, here's your Legenbright. Thanks, Oni-chan. And for doing this little side quest, we obtain 1 Legenbright. This item is needed to craft the ultimate weapons at Pod Paracha. And this young girl just gave it to us. So, we're not going to talk about the ultimate weapons yet. But we will, shortly. For now, though, we still have business in Yumazaki, actually. But I'm going to go advance the plot first. Because in my notes, it says advance the plot first. So, we're going to advance the plot. So, to advance the plot, we need to go to Alaya Shrine. We've been here before to look for the legendary blacksmith, but this is the first time the game is directing us here personally. So let's see what Tatsuya has to say. What's so special about this place? What? Maya, what's wrong? Why is this feel so familiar, though? Tatsuya-kun! Tatsuya-kun! Tatsuya-kun, can you hear me? Please, answer me! Tatsuya-kun! Tatsuya-kun! Run! Run! Deja vu again, Hamana-kun? So, you have it too. The memory of the other side is inside Maya, eh? Maya, what did you see? Well, there was a shrine on fire and Tatsuya got stabbed. That can't possibly be. This shrine hasn't been set on fire. I used to bring Tatsuya here when we were little, no doubt about it. In this world, anyway. Say what? I'm going to Mount Iwato. Well, that was suspicious. But that moment, why do I feel like it's happened before? Not just a memory, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it again. But maybe I'm not. Anyway, now that we have seen that event, we can now go back to Salam, and he will want us to make a new map for him, because our new destination is Mount Iwato. It is very worth it to do this. So we will... Wait, did I not turn in the map? Okay, we got the select skill card set. Well, let's take a request. So we'll make a new map. And we got the map for Mount Iwato. I don't even remember what he gives us on this file. Let me check, actually. Did he give me a bunch of cards again? Yes, he did, because I have 80 Priestess cards now that I didn't have before. I also have a bunch of Sun cards. Yeah, he gave me a bunch of cards again. I have way too many free cards. Alright, what else do I have? I have another... I did not have 2 Aquadine cards 5 minutes ago. So he gave me 2 Aquadine cards. And a pressure card. And I'm assuming this healing card, because I didn't have that either. And I think that's it. But I do also like how the cards do have their own designs on them. That's pretty cool. So, anyway, now that we have that map, we have one more optional thing to do today. And that is back at Mu, where I'm going to be spending another unhealthy amount of time. If we come back to Mu, there should be an NPC here. Do we talk to you? Supposed to be an NPC here. Oh, here you are. Nice to meet you. I am Furiko Tsuchikage, a horror girl who goes to 7th. Is this really your first time? Oh well, did you know? A few months ago, a taxi ran to Mu Continent and killed several people. That is probably the work of the cursed taxi. It may be on this Mu Continent even now. What for? To run over and kill humans. That's the cursed taxi. I would like to get some proof and send it to my favorite magazine, May. If I have proof, it will surely be published. I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye. But that cursed taxi sounds interesting. I mean, may as well spread a rumor about it. You know, we've already tried to get random people killed using the power of rumors. May as well just make a taxi that murders people exist now too, why don't we? We are totally good people, by the way. You know what? before I do this, I'm gonna go buy more magazines, so give me just a moment. Alright, car magazines obtained. Here you go, Tamaki. Send them all in! Every last one of them. I feel like it's funny that Maya just walks in and hands Tamaki 3 gigantic piles of magazines. And since she's a side protagonist, she just like thrusts them at her, and I guess somehow through the power of silent protagonists, she just understands exactly what to do with them. But anyway, we are here to spread the rumor about the cursed taxi. We are terrible people spreading these rumors about things that murder people. But anyway, now that we've done that, we got to play the same exact song and dance we did the last time we went to Moo. We have to go through the 10-minute time limit zone again, and in order to go and hunt down this taxi. I would recommend you keep the Elect skill crew. If you have Hainir, you have Loki, Sakya, and Sif, you will be able to obliterate this cursed taxi. But I'm going to keep Maya Prime for, naturally, Maya Prime reasons. I'm actually just going to put another persona, because we're going to need to Estoma our way through here. I can't Estoma away everything, because Succubus is level 47. But we can Estoma away mostly everything now. Alright, welcome back. Ta-da! What's ta-da? Your ta-da! How's ta-da? This ta-da! Finally, round 2! Moo Content Time Attack Dungeon! The Cursed Taxi Cap competition has begun! Yeah, sure. Behind that door is a bigger maze than before. At the end, there's a much more brutal boss monster waiting. If you're able to defeat this monster and bring back the secret treasure, you'll once again receive a reward. But of course, there's a time limit. If you don't return here in time, you're out, even if you defeat the monster. If that happens, there'll be no reward, and you lose the treasure. You can't save in there, but you can come back out. Alright, I'm pretty sure I should be able to do this without saving. Now, the door that's scarier or scary is opening. Now it's open. The moment you step in, the game starts. Keep trying until you drop. Yeah, just to be safe, I am going to save again. Another slot. Yes, it is almost 9 in the morning at the time of this recording. Alright, let's go! So before we do anything, we have to talk to the receptionist again. The room that the boss is in is locked. The security guard set the code number, so he's the only one who knows how to open the door. Come to think, he told me he was going to check the 4th floor. Alright, so we need to go to this stairwell specifically. And then from here we go to this. I didn't have a Stoma on. Well, it's a good thing I kept this persona on. Alright, well, we're gonna get a couple of attacks off. Oh my god, my time is being wasted! Goodbye! This, kids, is why you turn on a Stoma anytime you enter a place. Don't do what I do. Don't be dumb. But yeah, now you will only be able to ward away Succubus. Every other enemy I can ward away with no problem. But anyway, if we come up here, there should be a dude. Yep, this guy. This isn't good. The person who locked the video game is out today. Should have asked for that 4-digit number. Do remember, last time I asked him, he told me, said before, he told me before too, huh? Huh. Well, that's not very obvious. But fortunately, I already know the password, so I'm just going to tell it to you. But we need to get there first. So now the thing is, we need to go back to that stairwell Trish was blocking before when we went to go kill Mussy. That is where the cursed taxi is. So we basically just go back to the path we came before when we went for the first ton. Once again, make sure you have a Stoma. Just make your life easy. So we just go past here, and then we will make our way to these. And this is why I needed to have my other thing, so the others can just attack, and And then we'll run. And then from here, all we need to do is follow the path, and it'll take us to my Estoma running out. Wait, where's the door? Alright, so, beyond this door is the cursed taxi. It is a very easy boss. Just use Alex skills and he's dead. So we are going to do just that. Alright, the password is 1342. No. And there it is, our prey. Remember, the time limit is still on, so keep the combat on simple if you want to kill this thing fast. Alright, and then we just use our Alex skills, and this fight should end very quickly. Tatsuya, you could just sit there and look pretty, I guess. Now, if you really want to, you could make a persona with an Alex skill and give it to Tatsuya. I guess I'll just Tetrakarn. He's dead, just like that. Alright, we got the cursed taxi cab. Hurry back to the casino. And that's the easy part. We just put our other persona back on and make a dash for it. Because of the time limit, it's not really worth it to get cards out of this place. You may as well just make a dash with the exit. So that way you don't lose out on the reward. So I'm just gonna do this, and then... Bye! Alright, back to running. This is kind of... Dude, what the hell?! I know I'm under-leveled, the game. Oh my god, I'm gonna take one attack at least. Alright, go. That was perfect. I mean, it was totally calculated. Calculated and planned. Hi, Trish. Bye, Trish. But yeah, totally calculated and planned. Alright, and we should be home free. This should be the way out. Yep. And we are good. Yahoo! Congratulations! Congratulations! You're incredible! Absolutely incredible! Even as a woman, I feel your stoutness. Excellent! For you have gotten the item, it's time for you to be rewarded! Here we go! How much you win is entirely up to you. Win lots of money by tapping the X button repeatedly. You've got approximately 10 seconds. Are you ready to start twitching? Get ready, start! I'm mashing as hard as I can! It's over now. Tally your wings is, it's 25,500 yen. You aren't using auto fire, are you? No. Oh well, our customers are gods. Thank you for choosing us. By the way, today's the last day for the special campaign. Thank you for all this time. That's a pretty shitty special campaign if you ask me. By the way, give me my reward, please, lady. Ah, that thing you have. It's proof of the cursed taxi. Huh? This is just a taxi driver cap? I thought it was a sailor's cap. Oh well, this is solid proof of the cursed taxi's existence. Here, this is a reward. Thank you. Auntie? And we get an Akashic Ring. Now, the prizes of the casino aren't going to update until after we beat Mount Iwato. But I am still going to farm some cash by buying a bunch of miracle objects and then selling them for massive profit. So, that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I need to go grab Pixie again. Pixie has literally been sitting in the Velvet Room for like 1,000 years. So it's nice to finally give her some pressure. I've really not been using Pyro Jack anymore, so kind of nice. Look at all these freaking personas I'm not using. Right, actually, before I want more, one other thing. Mount Iwato is the last dungeon where Nanjo or Ellie will be a part of your party. If you do not have their starting persona maxed out, do it now because you won't be able to do it later. If you want their return item, which honestly isn't anything good, well, I'll even show it to you. Aizumi's return item is just a Magnara card, which I don't care about. It is very bad. But if you want it, well, it's there. What else do we got? Karm, Kashuk Ring, Diorama card, Tetraja card, a Vitality card. Wow, Maya Prime's really good, and that's all we get out of her? That's sad. But I have some business to take care of. Please excuse me as I devote my many, many, many savings to, totally not Gamba. No, no, no. We are sensible individuals. No, I'm not gonna do any gambling. I'm just gonna, hey, look over there, something else that's not me gambling. See you later, goodbye.